Welcome. My name is Saudah Aziz. I'm a Texas educator, author, and entrepreneur, founder and president of Educational Festival Incorporated, which is a nonprofit organization since 2015. I am here today to share my story about the importance of educating all students. I was born and raised in Queens, New York, and have called several U.S. states home, currently Texas. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Management, Information Systems, made a career change and received a certificate of completion for emotional disturbance while student teaching. I took one more step to complete a Master of Art in Education degree for curriculum instruction. This is my 20th year teaching special education in a self-contained classroom. Hard to believe. As an educator, I contemplate the future of education and how it is implicated in the classroom today. Since 2020, the data indicates public schools in America are failing, and students are doing worse than they did a decade ago. Lower performing public schools are less capable of completing basic math and reading on grade level than they did 35 years ago. Texas ranking 28 in the nation. American schools are in trouble, and it's the students who are paying the price, as well as educators. And so it is, and I quote, "The fundamental cause of poor outcomes in students is that policy leaders have eroded the educational systems to the core and designed the educational system for failure." That's hard to believe. With AI before us and the digital implications that are put increasing pressure on students and educators, I ask, what is the model for the future classroom? Educators are trying our best as students are recovering from navigating in the remote environment, yet it has opened up opportunities to innovate and look at new possibilities that will shift the direction of education. The mission of the Educational Festival is to build a connection between cultural awareness, artistic expression, and educational experiences within global communities and outside the traditional classroom. Also, to provide diverse perspectives in educational subjects, community awareness, and personal leadership by bringing families together with unique services and programs during annual events. In the honor of my late sister, Saudah Aziz, she also held the title of educator in Ghana, West Africa, as a principal of her own school. She also operated a teacher supply store and created a platform that allowed all students to travel from their home country to Africa. The International Discovery Camp was Saudah's vision to start a foundation for current and future generations of students to value the power of education and to make connections to culture. By providing a platform and creating safe spaces for global students, the International Discovery Camp will inspire students to thrive and give them an experience to remember, as well as opportunities to refrain from harmful thinking patterns that leads to a negative thought and mindset. I want our leaders and decision makers, including parents, to cultivate a mindset of intelligence in all students as we look up to them to provide future generations with leaders that have studied the past and provide another opportunity to make civilization here on earth a place for peace, balance, and one love for all people. That simply means allowing humans the right to uphold a standard of living for themselves, their family, and their community. When we focus on the future of education, it involves equality for all people who are less fortunate, simple, and giving them the abilities to obtain fundamental tools for survival, which can be a basic right for all humans and should be. The International Discovery Camp will provide opportunities for students to engage in educational and recreational programs. Education is the most powerful weapon that can be used to change the world. I agree with that. I remain hopeful that students will close learning gaps and learning losses and contribute to their future in education. When I think about the future of education, it looks difficult when the present day in the classroom feels unsettling and overwhelming. As an educator, I will use my organization to acknowledge educational disparities and filling the gaps and allowing students to see what they're capable of doing. Sometimes it just takes change of environment. Now, I want you to take a deep breath and use your imagination, either by closing your eyes or focusing on the importance of educating millions of children. Many of those children are not receiving an early education, a childhood education today. So what does that mean in the future? If we take a moment of silence to ponder on that. Yes, it creates wonder about the future of education. There are too many children and young adults that have not received a proper education to make intelligent decisions about the world around them. After the passing of my sister, Samaya, I made it my mission to follow her path and honor her vision. The site for the International Discovery Camp is currently in the first phase of development. Located on a mountaintop away from the busy city of Accra, the blueprints display the building project for a 2-story structure spreading over 3 plots of land. Imagine that. The goal of the camp is to offer a full-service campsite that provides services, including programs, workshops, academic classes for students and adults, and space for companies and organizations. The mission of the camp is to provide an educational center with a cultural ambiance and a unique place for education experiences and a place for community. This is a new concept for the future of education. The blueprint also includes 18 self-contained bedrooms, 5 classrooms, a conference and banquet hall, a kitchen, teacher supply store, internet cafe, library, office space, and a laundry room. The future of education is now. Educational Festival's annual event is a day to focus on education. Participants will engage in educational experiences and include assessments from certified teachers, educational games, discussions, allowing parents to ask questions. Interactive socializations include group games, creating team building for competitive edge. Everybody wants to win. Entertainment includes a stage area to draw attention to local and international talent, food demonstrations and samples, talent show, and open mic for self-expression. A marketplace is an area that is designed for participants to have an opportunity to purchase merchandise and support the organization efforts of fundraising. Many workshops involves guest speakers and trainers, students and parents' hands-on engagement that aligns with the topic. Informational handouts and a free gift for all participants upon exiting the event. We also will include health service providers for free screenings and health checks, school districts in the area, academic level assessments, enrollment, and professional counseling. Imagine a world healing and a society that we are in today. I thank you for the opportunity to share my story.